che caldo, ho proprio sete. No, ho proprio sete. I'm saying 7, and this is thirst. Ho proprio sete. Adesso. Hai voglia di un'aranciata? Ho proprio sete adesso. Hai voglia di un'aranciata? Un'aranciata. The stereotype of Americans in Italy. Oh my god. Greetings! It is now week 3 on my quest to learn Italian entirely independently. Where am I gonna go this week? Where will my structure take me? Well, come study with me to find out. Today is October 12th. It is day 15 of my challenge. So, what am I gonna do today? As always, my practice is going to start with vocabulary review, Anki flashcards. I have around 1200 cards in my Anki decks that I've been practicing daily, and my hope is that by the end of this challenge at hour 50, I will have at least 600 of these words and phrases in my active vocabulary that I'm just ready to spill out on the spot whenever I meet a native speaker. But just bashing vocabulary, just writing individual words is not gonna take me there. I need to learn how to assemble them together in coherent sentences. So this is where my technique and strategy for this week is going to shift. I am going to start reading and writing full texts. Yes, that's right. I am just going to start copying all sorts of sentences and texts that I find in the textbook onto my iPad. I'm going to be typing them with the hopes that as the words pass through my fingers, they will pass again from my fingers to my head and cement themselves into my memory. Now, this might seem like a waste of time, a very laborious and counterproductive exercise to do, but believe me when I say that your brain is picking up a lot more information than you can consciously process and that you can consciously understand. Yes, if you have the time, it's better to use pen and paper, exercise your muscle memory and all of the muscles in your fingers. This is something that you miss out when you're typing, but in my personal experience, typing for me works just as well as writing with a pen on paper. So I'm gonna stick to that because it's gonna save me so much time and get me to progress so much quicker. So yeah, grab your textbook, pick out a text that you want to copy down and get the information of into your head and start writing with me.
Primo dialogo. Scusi, signora. Un'informazione. Un'informazione. C'è una farmacia qui vicino? C'è una farmacia qui vicino? Sì, in via Marco Polo. Sempre dritto e poi a sinistra. Sempre dritto e poi a sinistra. Vicino ci sono 2 negozi e un cinema. Grazie e buongiorno. Prego e arrivederci. Domande. Dove la farmacia? La farmacia è in via Marco Polo. Cosa c'è vicino? Vicino ci sono 2 negozi e un cinema. E È giorno o sera? È giorno. Lui ha detto buongiorno, allora è giorno. So all of the grammar points have associated dialogues. This is actually so smart. Buongiorno, signorine. Must be plural. Prego. Un panino e un'aranciata. Aranciata. Grazie. Aranciata. Grazie. Per me un cappuccino e 2 paste. Quante? Sono 10 euro. Ecco $15, va bene. The stereotype of Americans in Italy. Oh my god. Ecco $15, va bene. Okay, the next dialogue. Buongiorno. Un biglietto per Venezia, per favore. Buongiorno, un biglietto per Venezia, per favore. Ecco. Sono 57 euro. Sono 57 euro. That's 57 euro. Sono 57 euro. Ah, scusi. Un'informazione. C'è un ufficio cambio qui in stazione. C'è un ufficio cambio qui in stazione. No, that's... C'è un ufficio cambio qui in stazione. Just pronounce it in like... I'm getting interference from Spanish and French, so I don't pronounce the W by mistake. No, ma c'è una banca qui vicino. In piazza Garibaldi. Grazie, arrivederci. Prego. Buona giornata. No, it's buona giornata. Buona giornata. There's no gemination. Scusi, ma cerco un piccolo ristorante. Si chiama Ristorante Benci. Ho un appuntamento lì fra 5 minuti. Ah, sì, è un ristorante molto buono. Allora, ecco, a destra, poi ancora a destra, sempre dritto in via della Vigna Nuova. Via dei Palchetti è proprio lì, dietro via della Vigna Nuova. I got like half of that. I'm not writing this. Dialogo di seconda lezione. Ecco la foto di una mia amica, Paola. Lei è di Palermo, in Sicilia. When I try to write a capital letter, the accent marking is not working. È davvero bella. Oh, sì. Where's the accent marking? Sì. Oh, sì. Paola è straordinaria. There's some words here that I haven't actually added to my flashcards. È simpatica, allegra, sensibile ed è anche molto gentile. I'm assuming there's a different word for with. No, this is and. I'm assuming there's a different word for and if the next word starts with a vowel. Kind of like in French, except that in French it's only pronounced differently but written the same. Here it's different in writing and pronunciation. Okay. Sono sicura che Paola ha una grande pazienza perché tu sei sempre stressato e nervoso. Are Italians direct like this? If so, I will totally vibe with Italians. Oh my god, this is so rude.
Ho sete. Ho voglia di bere acqua.
Ah, che bello.
So this is what I did today, day 17, Tuesday. I did 15 minutes of review and I added new flashcards from the dialogues, words which were not in the review section. I've added all of these dialogues over the past 3 days. Yeah. And I also did some more grammar review, like object pronouns. I copied down all of the forms of the verb to know, as in sapere. Yeah, it's very similar to the verb to have. Yay. Hello, dear viewers. It's October 15th, it's day 18 of my Italian learning challenge, and I would say that it's going quite smoothly so far. I've been listening to a lot of Italian songs while reviewing vocabulary or writing my notes, and I'm getting to the point where I start to pick up on a lot of what they're actually singing about. I feel like 40 to 50% of the words that they're saying are words that I understand, which is getting to the point where it's becoming distracting. So I'm thinking of switching up a little bit what I do to train my listening, and you have to see what I have planned tomorrow. Otherwise, I didn't do these final or beginning updates for the past 2 days because this week is incredibly busy for me. Next week is gonna be break for us, so I'm gonna have all the time to catch up on everything and grind before my first conversation. I've already spent 15 minutes today reviewing flashcards, and I'm gonna spend the other 15 minutes just reviewing all the dialogues, writing new dialogues, maybe adding more grammar to my grammar notes. Yeah, I feel rather confident with where I'm going. It was finally time to exercise my listening comprehension. Today is October 16th, day 19 of this challenge, and how I'm going to start my day is I will just have gone to the Easy Italian YouTube challenge, and I will select a video that seems relevant to what I hope to accomplish with the language. This one, for example, how to make friends in Italy. I will listen to it once first without trying to focus on absolutely everything. And on my second listen, I will pause a lot, try to copy down the expressions onto my iPad to try to memorize them a little bit. And yeah, let's see how this goes.
Cosa ti piace mangiare?
Ma che musica ascolti?
Cosa faresti se avessi 1 milione di euro?
Se vuoi conoscere nuovi amici in Italia e non sai quali domande fare, resta qui con me e prendi appunti. Nel video di oggi scopriremo alcune domande semplici ma super efficaci che di solito gli italiani usano per conoscere meglio nuovi amici. Se una persona che sta imparando l'italiano
Se una persona che sta imparando l'italiano
viene in Italia e vuole fare nuove amicizie,
viene in Italia e vuole fare nuove amicizie,
secondo te dove può andare?
secondo te dove può andare?
Magari nelle parti dove ci sono più studenti.
Andare.
Magari nelle parti.
Magari nelle parti. That's not what I heard.
Nuove amicizie, secondo te dove può andare?
Magari nelle parti.
I think she's just saying Mari instead of magari. Interesting. Mari nelle parti.
Parti dove ci sono.
Mari nelle parti dove ci sono più studenti, più giovani.
Più studenti, più giovani.
Più studenti, più giovani. Dove ci sono più studenti, più giovani.
Ovviamente magari che sono.
Ovviamente Mari che sono più socievoli.
Sono più socievoli.
Socievoli.
Studenti più giovani, ovviamente.
Ovviamente Mari che sono più socievoli.
Magari che sono più socievoli.
Magari ci sono più soggevoli. Magari che sono più soggevoli. Ovviamente magari ci sono ovviamente Mari che sono più soggevoli.
Zone universitarie.
Zone universitarie anche soprattutto.
Anche soprattutto.
Allora, sicuramente se è un ragazzo.
Universitarie anche soprattutto.
Allora, sicuramente se è un ragazzo.
I'm not able to pause at the right
universitaria
time.
anche soprattutto.
Allora, sicuramente sei un ragazzo
Allora, sicuramente se un ragazzo
in università
in università o magari nelle zone di...
o magari
nelle zone di... università o magari nelle zone di...
della movida,
della movida, quindi universitaria.
quindi universitaria, oppure
Oppure se una persona più adulta,
se è una persona
più adulta, più adulta,
non so, contesti quindi un po' più lavorativi,
non so, contesti quindi un po' più lavorativi,
cene di lavoro, oppure sempre bar.
cene di lavoro, oppure sempre al bar.
Magari si
So what I'm doing here to practice my listening and my speaking is a version of shadowing. So what I do exactly is first, sometimes I just pause the video and try to read what is written in the transcript aloud to the best of my ability. Then I play the video, listen to how the person is pronouncing what is written, and then I try to correct any mistakes or notice anything interesting, anything different that is unexpected, that I guess is a good thing to take note of. For example, magari, maybe. One of the people was pronouncing it as mari, dropping the second syllable. And overall, just listening and repeating after native speakers is a good way to get that intuition for how the language sounds. Hello again. It's October 18, day 21, end of week 3 of my challenge. And first, I want to apologize for the scuffed audio for this part. Something happened to the adapter for my microphone and it's not able to connect to my phone right now, so it looks like I will have to get a new adapter on Monday or Tuesday. Otherwise, yeah, I am starting to accumulate more debt. 2 days ago, this was on Thursday, I did 40 minutes of review and 15 minutes of grammar practice, leaving me 10 minutes short of my goal. Yesterday I only did 30 minutes of review and not much more, so this is 60 minutes of debt that I accumulated just this week. So I'll try to recover 20 minutes of those, so to get 33 hours of study by the end of today. I've already done 30 minutes of review, so another 90 minutes today and I will be good to go. And next week is break. I don't have classes, I don't have any assignments, so I have plenty of time to catch up on the missed time during these past weeks. So I will finish copying down the transcript for the video that I watched, because I only did like a third of it, I think, and I will spend some time studying the transcript, adding new vocabulary to my decks, and if I have the time, I'm gonna watch another video and do the exact same thing. Or I'm gonna do more grammar note taking. We'll see. To all of the people who have been following me on this journey so far, I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Grazie mille. I know this experiment has presented obstacles and challenges, and sometimes it was difficult to push on, but your support has really meant a lot for me. With this, I'm concluding week 3. I've spent 33 hours in total so far, and I have another 17 hours to dedicate, to prepare before my interview, which is already scheduled for Monday, October 27, I think. how exciting and frightening. So for week 4, I have to really lock in. So I'm going to spend a lot of my time just preparing scripts of what I could possibly say in a 5-minute introductory conversation. I will probably have like a document with prepared answers for, I don't know, a 20-minute conversation. I am not gonna memorize those answers as a script, but I just want to already come prepared with sentence structures, a lot of verbs already sort of pre-conjugated in my head so that the conversation can flow more smoothly. I will first try to generate these sentences on my own, write them down, try to figure out if there is a better way to express these sentences after, to correct my grammar or just clarify anything that I am not fully certain on. And I don't think I will actually be recording week 4 because recording also takes a lot of time for me that, you know, would feel like more of a distraction right now. And I think with these 3 weeks you already have a good idea of what I do to learn languages and what you can do if you want to follow along. So yeah, exciting and frightening times. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you all next time. Ciao!